What did you do? Oh, cuz.
Because on God, I get really hella mad. I'm not finna get disrespected.
Who's this? Nobody even talking about
niggas.
Bro, watch your mouth. Bro, watch your mouth. Ain't nobody
Yo, Jaleec.
Bye. I'm not doing this shit, bro.
You got your
Yo,
mommy.
weird as fuck, nigga. Fuck that. Bye.
Don't ask somebody.
Do I get to keep the Hennessy bottle?
Nights like this, I need all of you. Boy, I love nights like this. So controversial, no jumper host. You know, every time she shows up, she's almost fired or has to go on hiatus and stuff. But controversial, no jumper host Jaleec Pino was nearly beat up by, possibly 2 alleged Crips and an alleged Blood, or by the alleged Blood's homegirl. Let's get into it.
What's that?
Document.
You just talking. You in defense mode, just talking. Hey, don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me to shut up on God. I didn't tell you to shut up. I said you talking in defense mode. Nigga on the set, like, man.
And I'm not.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Everything that I'm saying, though.
You better holler at your guest, bro.
Yeah.
All right. You better holler at your guest, bro. You better holler at your guest because she's trying to put on for a camera and she'll get herself put in a fucking blender.
No, I'm not.
She's trying to put on for a camera and she will get herself put in a fucking predicament.
Let's tone it down, guys.
Holler at your guest. You better get her shut down.
Look at the Cuban Missile Jaleec unifying the Americans yet again. It's crazy how history repeats itself sometimes.
Let's chill. Like on God. Better get your drunk ass up out of here because you took a shot of that Hennessy and you trying to put on for these motherfuckers. You better go on for real. On God. On God. Nigga, don't let these social media motherfuckers, man, for real.
Don't let the social medias. Don't let the social medias get y'all in a trick bag, y'all. But overall, the yelling, you could hear Spoty Face saying they sent her, and that is a fact. Apparently nobody at the table paid attention to any of Whack 100's Instagram activities over the last 24 hours or so. But literally the night before this Tuesday show, so Monday night, Whack did post that he's going to pull up on Jaleec. Now that seems to have just been a rollout for some content that him and Jaleec agreed to do that involved DC baby Draco in Flakko's return to Los Angeles. It's not necessarily what's being implied in this, but we have to remember when 607 Unc was allegedly backdoored by Whack 100, or was about to be backdoored by Whack 100, and Brick Baby and 607 Unc left the building and left the interview, or whatever. I think it was an interview. They left at the same time. It was because Whack 100 was going allegedly 115 miles per hour down the freeway. He was going very fast in a very public area, allegedly, so that he FaceTimed Flakko in the middle of the interview. Flakko showed. So, Flakko's had Whack's hand up his ass for a long time, and he's in full puppet mode now, though. So just check out this little IG activity before we get back into it, because the back door was real, in my opinion.
The Flakko.
Listen, we don't know that.
Hey, Jaleec, yeah, you've been having a lot of masculine energy with your little ass. But I just got your schedule. I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow. I know where you're supposed to be. So I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow and we're gonna have a conversation. I wanna see if you're gonna keep the same energy. Fuck you think you is, Mighty Mouse? Fuck out of here.
So you see, this WWE announcement play type energy that they got going on, now with the full picture painted for us, we could kind of look at that message as not a message towards Jaleec, but a message to Spoty Face, possibly. Okay? And you know what's really weird about this whole situation, though, is that at some point in the podcast, Adam, he implied, or I think he even just directly said that he didn't know Jaleec was going to be there. I know Munchie said that he just showed up and Jaleec was playing basketball with her kids in the lobby. So, you know, basically everybody was blindsided by her appearance in the building. And that's what it was. Adam's like, oh, yeah, you know, I saw Jaleec just hanging out in the lobby, so I invited her on the Tuesday show.
Oh, he said,
trying to get you to scoot? I did not expect this to be a wild pod like that. I thought it was going to be like a regular ass chill pod.
There's no jumper show, homie.
Nah,
Jaleec really set it off.
No, that shouldn't be the narrative, bro. Hey, because I've been trying to avoid that girl.
Yeah.
No, for real. I ain't
honestly, if I had thought about it for an extra 2 minutes before I invited her, I probably would have been like, oh.
Oh, so you invited her?
I seen her right outside there in the lobby.
That earlier. She was coming.
No, she was in the lobby hanging out with Josh.
Man, Josh fucking, bro. I'm convinced, bro.
Everybody.
Josh, honestly,
Josh or Steven?
Josh responded in the group chat and said she's not a big booty Latina, so nah, not me.
Yeah.
And you see, that lie would work if, you know, Whack 100 and Jaleec didn't do the whole WWE promotional Instagram post.
Hey, Jaleec. But I just got your schedule. I'm gonna pull up on you tomorrow. I know where you supposed to be.
I'm waking up on Tuesday morning thinking, okay, so Whack 100's going to pull up on Jaleec on the Tuesday show. But then obviously I think right after that is, well, why would he do that? That would mean that he has to have a confrontation with Munchie B and Munchie B's homies, which we know that's not going to happen live on the No Jumper show. So Adam kind of was, he had to have knowledge about Jaleec and her appearance on the Tuesday show. They you know, ran with the promotional thumbnail of no Jaleec on the thumbnail at first, and then of course now it's updated, but on the screen, that's why the original thumbnail that drops in the mornings or early afternoons is on the screen now, because I'm not gonna sit here and believe that Adam doesn't know who's on the schedule for the Tuesday show. But anyways, let's get into Jaleec, you know, darn near getting swung on by Munchie's homegirl that was present indoor, darn near getting swung on by young Jefe from the way this all unfolded. Yeah, we gotta run down a couple clips for the full context though.
Can I speak or no? Adam, can I speak?
Adam?
Yeah, okay.
Because I'm going to ask Adam.
Adam, can I speak?
Can I please speak?
You a funny girl. Let's get into it. Yeah, sure.
Adam, now, in regards to 2019, he pleaded not guilty. In 2020, it was a disposition. It was dismiss, striking, and then he pled no contest.
What did disposition mean?
Due to the everybody think it was dropped
So
due to
he
the no
was
contest.
now. I will say now. Let me speak.
No
though.
contest means you just be.
No.
You feel you gonna get found guilty, so
you're
you plead out to it.
No, you're guilty,
right.
but you plead out to it. We all know that. I mean, that's just common knowledge. But anyway,
A lot of people don't know what no contest means, so that's not common.
it's common knowledge in regards to everybody sitting at this table.
But yeah. But you know, outside of California, they lingo different. Like out here, like no contest. I think that's some California shit. I don't think they
don't know what that means.
It's really called Nolo Contendere is NC. It's the same thing. But yeah,
Okay.
and they have it in other states.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna say, right? I'm not saying he's guilty or not guilty. I'm not saying he did it or didn't do it. I was brought forth in. What are you talking about?
No, it just seemed like it's a full 360. That's the only thing he's saying.
Okay. No. This is what I gotta say. This is what I gotta
smack
say.
cheeks for sure. He smacked cheeks.
He say he didn't know.
Going on.
Okay,
Some-
but he
If he didn't, he got her flowers for no reason.
Yeah, in a hotel room.
He
Hey, Adam.
I feel like a man. I can't do it.
Hey, Adam. He said
He gave her some shit.
he said he could have fucked, but he didn't because she was too drunk, bro.
Okay, we talking about right now for that.
That's respectable.
360?
That's respectable.
So right here is where Jaleec picks her first and you know, most likely target in this whole situation anyways, being Spoty Face. She says, let's switch seats, Lush, because she knows how she gets. You know, her calling card is literally getting people to the point where they want to, you know, swing on her, man or female. She doesn't care. She wants to catch all fades, at least verbally, with men, and maybe even more. You guys know my original piece on Jaleec is titled, or at least in the thumbnail titled, she wished she was an N-word, a man. She wishes that she was a man in a lot of ways. and I quote the YG song that so expertly breaks down these types of females.
Yeah, he gave her some chips, something going on.
Okay, Spoty Face. Spoty Face. I really want to address you though, right? Because you're Spoty, whatever, right?
What you addressing me?
Now, see, Munchie B is so irritated by Jaleece immediately because they've obviously had a months and months long back and forth where they've been saying they need to sit down and pod together and hash it out. And you guys see how he threw himself back in the chair as soon as she started to buck up. As soon as she starts throwing those masculine traits that she loves to display. So this is a 2-for-1 special for real, where it's supposed to be Jaleece attacking Spoty Face, but it's also going to become Jaleece versus Munchie B. A long-awaited battle.
So I'm addressing you about this situation at hand, right? Because you're Munchie B just interviewed dude, so I don't even want to hear it.
I'm cool with it. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
what
obviously.
What does that matter? Hey, look, because I got a different. I didn't tell you how I felt about the man. I didn't tell you how I felt about the man.
Y'all just
we talking about no. We talking about no. We talking about your 360.
Then you lied and said that somebody else hit him up, and he posted the screenshot of you DMing him saying let's work.
Wait, hold on.
Did he or did he not post Munchie B?
You did just say that, Munchie.
What are you talking about? You just said that somebody else hit blood up.
I never DM'd that nigga.
You hit him up. He posted the screenshot yesterday.
He got me blocked. He had me blocked. I couldn't DM him.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Let's talk about it though.
Hey, bro, don't get him.
Yeah, Jaleece, take it down.
All right, bro. All right, you go. All right.
See what?
Well, you see, it's impossible to turn it down when you bring your own personal bottle of Hennessy. Now, granted, that's not the 1 liter version, but that's still a lot of Hennessy for one person, okay? I don't think she was sharing too many shots.
We all friends here.
I'm just telling you.
Okay, well, you gotta be
This podcast brought to you by Hennessy.
You gonna threaten me with your homies? Like, what you gonna do? Oh my
man.
God.
Hey, bro, hey, bro, I was kind of set up, bro, because, hey, bro, I've been avoiding her, right, Adam?
Jaleece?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Why?
How you didn't know?
I don't know.
Oh no, he's been avoided.
Why?
Bro, because I'm not with the back and forth for
We
females,
don't gotta
bro.
argue, Munchie.
So why you high pitching?
Okay, I'm not high pitching. Okay, I'm high pitching. I'm high pitching. But let me speak though. Okay, let me just say this. Let me just speak my piece. Munchie, no. Let me say it. Okay, so you don't want to do it. So then, okay.
No, they can have a regular
conversation. Okay, let me say it. Munchie B, I never had a problem with you.
I ain't talking about me, bro. I'm talking about I just talking about you having a 360.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
I got the nigga baby Draco number in my phone.
But if you do a 360, you end up facing the same way that you started.
Correct.
So I think you mean a 180.
No, 360 because she started off cool with him, had something to say, and came right back in the same direction.
Yeah,
but my thing is, bro, I never said nothing bad about the dude at all. I have a problem with how he did it.
So yeah, there's of course plenty more like small little back and forth between really Munchie and Jaleece because they've had the most tension as far as long going tension. Jaleece, she just recently decided to have tension with Spoty Face because she's now back on being a team DC baby Draco. That does tend to happen. You usually can get a woman on your side when you monkey dunk her allegedly. So shout out to Stromile Swift, the best dunker of all time. But anyways, now we're gonna get into in my opinion, the best part about all of this, which is young Aunt Jefe, spit flying out his mouth. He got the lush corners going on and everything. A full-blown crash out is going to take place from arguably the most calm member of the podcast. So this woman must be pretty irritating if you got Lush crashing on you and now young Aunt Jefe crashing out on you. And Munchie B been wanting to schedule a fade with one of his homegirls with, Jaleece. So she is the problem. Of course, suspect looked like a crazy person at first when he was arguing with her. But that's why that saying about like arguing with an idiot makes you look like an idiot. That's why that's a real thing. Because everybody thought that suspect was tripping, myself included. But I have to officially walk back that statement. Suspect was right. He was completely right in how he treated her. Both arguments, especially the time when his watch exploded, he has not returned to being too watch sus ever since. But at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong, and I was wrong, and Almighty Suspect was 100% right. This woman is an irritant.
Okay, so let's move past that and get to what happened today. So you thought you were just doing an interview with Wack?
Yeah.
And how did you feel when he brought out someone who you had issues with prior to this? And like, what was the initial confrontation like?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. It wasn't anything, Adam.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, it wasn't like you feel me. Honestly, when he came out, it is what it is. Like, you feel me. All I wanted was an apology for me and for you. Because he dropped our addresses. For Adam? For Adam.
Suspect.
I didn't say suspect.
Yeah,
I said
that might take longer, yeah.
I said for me and Adam, just based on the fact that he dropped our addies in our socials. So I said, you feel me? Like, I feel like that was kind of it was doing too much. So I...
Now, on this more recent version of the DC Baby Draco press run, Jaleec has been spamming that statement right there. That DC Baby Draco allegedly dropped Adam 22's social security number, on the internet, as well as his address. Now, I haven't covered every single aspect about DC Baby Draco and the things that he does online, but in my video covering him pulling up and waiting in the parking lot to catch a fade with Almighty Suspect, that's when I became like aware of his page and stuff, because he reacted to some of my video on his Instagram story, and I ended up seeing that, and then I ended up seeing that he subbed to me on YouTube. I was like, oh, this dude's actually like a pretty popular YouTuber. I don't watch hood vlogs, so I didn't know who he was until that moment. But after that moment, of course, I like followed back and stuff. And I've never seen him post Adam 22's social security number.
Said that, you feel me? And Wack, he was doing his thing. He was mediating. So at the end of the day, and then Flakko pulled up. So, Flakko fucking with blood, Wack fucking with blood, Bootleg Kev ain't chiming. Hey, I'ma just, you feel me?
North Dakota.
It doesn't matter. And he
Flakko
got buku motion.
No, motion ain't got nothing to do with it.
Stop making everything about game politics, bro.
No.
You keep going.
North Dakota's deep in the politics out here, for being fair.
But you saying Flakko is there. Flakko go get the content. He a content junkie.
It wasn't his content. It was DC's content.
He's a part of it.
Wait, the thing that him and Wack were filming was for DC's channel?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, the thing with me, Wack, and DC was for Wack's channel, and then the thing with DC and with DC and Flakko was for DC's channel.
It's funny because Bootleg Kev was texting me during it, like, bro, this is insane. Like, what is going on? Like,
Donnie was
he could not believe it.
Yeah, Donnie
was there too?
Donnie was
Oh my God, that's why Donnie accidentally texted the group chat earlier saying, oh, do I come in from the back? And we were all wondering what that meant.
Okay.
Well, what a strange coincidence that Donnie would accidentally text the group chat. Shout out to Donnie. On the boards, Donnie. But just so happened to say, do I come in through the back? I feel like that is, a premonition, a foreshadowing, really, if this was like a feature film. That is the foreshadowing of the backdoor that would attempt to happen on this Tuesday show.
Shout out where Donnie's the pause.
Hey, somebody put an exclamation mark on it.
Yeah, me. That's what I did. Yeah, I was like,
but to be fair to her, she said what she said, and she stood on it just like she's saying right now. She ain't recanted none of her statements. But my whole thing is if you got a person who said that's the weird part to me.
See, people got to stand on business.
Come on,
people got to.
No, we ain't talking about you for sure. You did. You said what you said.
I'm talking about this. Everybody.
Yeah.
Now you see, that's the thing that gets Aunt Jefe in trouble though. Is he'll say I'm not talking about you, while he's like clearly talking about you. And it only takes for him to get mad for him to go ahead and say, you know what? Yeah, I am talking about you. But you knew he was talking about you the whole time. So that is irritating to deal with. And I think that type of energy and behavior is what led to him and Munchie B having tension in the first place, as well as some of the drama that he gets in through the way he titles his YouTube videos. But nonetheless, this is the beginning of a beautiful, beautiful segment.
Like, bro, motherfuckers got to stand on business in the sense of, like, it seems like motion and what the fuck is going on in social media and who got this and that is swaying people.
So at the end of the day, and then Flakko pulled up. So, Flakko fucking with blood, Wack fucking with blood, Bootleg Kev ain't chiming. You know, hey, I'ma just, you feel me?
North Dakota.
It doesn't matter. And he got buku motion.
If you feel a fucking type of way, I don't give a fuck if President Trump or whoever said, oh, he's cool. Nigga, I stand on what I feel. That's just how it is. It ain't because, oh, this person fucking with him and this person fucking with him and he got this going on.
But wait, can I chime in?
Fuck with him too.
Can I chime in, Aunt, real quick? Just real quick. So, you know, that's kind of like contradicting everybody at this table, right? Because isn't Faux Extra Spoty Face's cousin?
Yeah, what about him?
What the fuck?
And ain't he funking with Munchie B?
Who?
What funky?
No, listen. No, we're talking about how everybody's contradicting what they're saying, though. No, just let me talk. Let me land, right?
They did a little lightweight internet beefing, but nothing crazy.
But listen, though. But you from the 40s and he's from Inglewood, right?
Correct.
So it's studies between the two infrastructures, right?
No, but
What point are you trying to make?
I feel like Spoty was low key just gonna let her dig her own ditch and, you know, hop in it and just watch the dirt collapse around her until she's covered, you know, metaphorically speaking, 6 feet under. You're talking about no, just let her cook, let her cook herself.
No, because people.
I know, but hold on, just let her land so I can speak my.
I'm not trying to disrespect anybody. I'm just saying, like, you feel me? Like, if everybody's gonna stand on 10 and stand on 10 all the way, right. Don't do it just on camera.
All right, so now let me say this. I'm glad you said this, young lady. First of all, my cousin path and his journey ain't my path or my journey. I'll be the first person to tell you that I push peace. I'm not with the say. I don't care where you from. You could be from the moon, Hoover. I don't care. I sit on with anybody. As long as you ain't on that with me, bro. And mommy, that's just what it is, bro. I stand for peace. So you said that to say what?
No, I respect that.
No. But listen, I'm trying to. I'll let you land.
Man, hey, bro.
No, hold on. I'm not. No, because a lot of people need to hear this. I'm gonna sit down with whoever I want to. I F with whoever F with me, bro. I don't care about none of that. Again, my cousin path is his path. His journey is my journey. I don't care about none of that, bro. I sit up here, bro, and network, you know what I'm saying, and sit with my brothers, bro, to show other people that we can do this, bro. Right. Like, nigga, it don't matter. Me and him that had, you talking about Foreshadowing, me and him that had our shit. And I'm sitting here, this what peace though. This what it looks like when a person want the killing and the violence to stop, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Spoty Face used this negative energy that she was trying to present into the room, and he turned it into a positive situation. Spoty Face got some Ray Lewis-like qualities in a way, and I mean in regards to the like, he can charge up a room, and I feel like this speech mixed with just how real what he's saying is, and I rock with peace. I rock with black unity. Yeah, so it's a beautiful thing that he's saying here, and he's gonna keep on saying. But I think that this moment is what officially charged Aunt Jefe all the way up, because this is like a Ray Lewis variant, giving you that pregame speech, the one that started off whichever year of Madden that was, classic Madden intro. It's darn near the same level.
So
no, listen, hold on. Because you probably ain't experienced. I know for a fact you ain't experienced what I experienced. You ain't never took a trip to the dark side. You don't know what it feel like to pick your homies up and all this. I want the killing to stop, homie. Whether he on that or whether he on that or not, this is what I'm on. I don't live nobody else's life. When I was in that set, on that? Listen, I don't matter what he on. It's about what I'm on.
Okay.
When I went to the show and I was hungry, you know who gave me a suit first? A nigga from Hoover. You know who gave me some chips first? A nigga from Inglewood family. So all that 40 Crip shit, I don't care about none of that, bro. When we was in riots, it was a nigga from Trouble that had my back, bro. Not saying that the homies wasn't there for me, but that gave me another outlook at life, bro. It's more than the gangs. This what they want me to believe, that these is my oppositions, bro. It's not like that. When I was in prison, bro, it showed me something different, bro. Niggas is all that street shit and that gang shit. It don't matter to me, bro. I don't care. I look at another black man as my brother, bro. And if you own that with me, I'm on that with you. If you not, it is what it is, bro. Period.
So again, that was very well put by Spoty Face. And, I hate to do this, but I feel like it's natural to compare the two, knowing that they're related. They're blood relatives, For Extra and Spoty Face. I made a video, probably my second time ever covering For Extra. I think the first was when he marked out Lush for playing with, gang business on that Halloween episode. And then the second time was when For Extra was like a new newly signed talent, essentially. And I saw his potential. Yeah, I saw him on the No Jumper News actually, you know, being a part of running down topics and offering his take on things. And I was like, okay, he can do more than just yell and bang on the table. Then he reverted right back to yelling and bang on the table. And then, of course, the 4th of July thing happens eventually. But I did see a flash of potential in For Extra. Now, Spoty Face, you know, being a little bit older than his cousin, it seems that he might just be ready to be a full-time podcaster. I'm not going to lie. Now, somebody who is already a full-time or whatever, you know, reoccurring host, a permanent host on No Jumper is Mr. Young and Jefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check and some sleep say. He was awake today, though. And you know, without further ado, let's get into it.
Clear, I'm not faulting you. I'm speaking on
I'm trying
every
to get money.
situation on social media, period. Like, it's smoke and mirrors, and like at the end of the day, a lot of motherfuckers is chasing clout, which I don't really give a fuck.
I don't need to chase his clout.
Like, I'm not you. If that's what you putting yourself, that's what you doing. Again, I already started and told you, I'm not talking about you people, period. Eric, a lot of motherfuckers, like you just said, look, you just sat here and said, Jaleec, that Flakko's cool with him, Wack cool with him, this person cool with him, he got motion. So what are you saying? Like, if a motherfucker...
Now, before I even did all that, I said, is Adam cool with this? I called Flakko, tripped on Flakko first.
Look,
first and foremost.
Why could have told you I ain't tripping on him?
Is Adam cool with
listen,
It's Draco.
Well, why would Adam care?
Matter, though. It does matter. But y'all don't know the history, so of course I don't need y'all. I don't expect y'all to understand. He did some out of pocket shit to Adam. He did some out of pocket shit to me. He did some out of pocket shit to Almighty.
Okay.
So at the end of the day, me standing on morals and principles and just loyalty, whether you feel like I know Adam or not, Adam gave me an opportunity. So I'm gonna embrace that, and I'm gonna be loyal to
I didn't know he posted my social security number. I just found that out now. But I mean, hey, water under the bridge, you know.
But
That's because he didn't do that. That's some nutty behavior right there. And you know, why post it? Why not just buy a bunch of equipment with like a credit card or something that you opened up under the guise of being Adam 22's credit, or you know, with the social, you better run a play. Don't post that. Run up a bag.
So with the whole situation, the allegations were brought forth a year and a half ago. LA just hopped on a bandwagon because dude had buku motion.
Yeah, suspect had a big reveal.
No. He wasn't on the radar yet, though.
What do you mean?
Suspect was deep with him, and Suspect did a whole rollout.
A year and a half ago?
He was loving it. Probably a year and a half, yeah.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago. That's what I'm saying. It was No Jumper covered it. It was a clip and everything.
We see what's
so
going
it's
on,
like,
man.
but
No, he wasn't popping in, bro.
But it doesn't matter. It's like, why wait until now? And I told Ant that last week. I said, why is everybody waiting until now?
He wasn't even doing hood vlogs a year and a half ago.
Nah, it was before all that.
That's what I'm saying. So if Suspect threw it out there a year and a half
I was
ago,
in prison, so
Suspect did a while ago.
What's going on?
Yeah,
bro.
but I'm saying if he said
gotta understand, like,
but who
a lot
would have
of
cared a
niggas,
year
we
and a half
don't-
ago?
Like, this the thing. Like, let's stop saying that shit is happening because a nigga have emotion. Like, nigga, I ain't had no words with that nigga because nothing that nigga got going on. That nigga used my word. That nigga used my name and do more views off my name. On God, that's just what it is. I don't know nothing about no DC baby Draco.
But didn't you want to interview? I mean, didn't you want a hood vlog with dude?
Man, you
think you know what you talking about because you riding this nigga and you don't know what you talking about.
I'm not riding him.
It is because you the same person that was just in this room last week.
And that was happening.
You dashing this nigga.
No,
now Wack and popped the nigga in with a visit on you and you took a picture and hug. Now you in defense mode. No, the nigga hit us first and asked, can he come? We told him no. And when we cleared our shit up, niggas tapped back in with him and said, hey, you can come over here. And he said, well, if y'all want me to come over there now, set a fight up with me and Suspect. And niggas told him, y'all niggas is non-affiliates. Nigga, he tapped in with us first.
And let me say what you said.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Let me talk because Wack asked him today. No, let me talk because Wack asked him today when he showed the messages. He said, did you delete any messages? So if you're saying this,
he talking about a text thread with me and him. He tapped in with one of my little homies and ask to come over here, bro. Like, stop talking about what whack. Hey, look, you talking about what whack is, man. You talking about some whack shit. I don't care about that shit.
They sent her, bro.
Hey, he saying he tapped in with one of the young age trades.
Nigga tapped in
It
with
was
the
a no.
man north first. What are you talking about?
He hit back and let him know it's good.
Whack ass DC
I don't care what whack asked him. You talking about whack said. You speaking for this nigga, and you talking about what another nigga said. And I'm telling you what happened.
I'm telling you.
Then you don't know what happened though.
But I'm telling you.
You speaking for man. I don't give a fuck what whack said. You talking about what whack said.
Fuck what whack said.
So why you saying it then?
Because I'm telling you, he checked him. He said, did you delete any messages? So you're saying it was prior messages.
A motherfucker,
So
because nigga, so how you because he said he done delete no man. Look, all right, look, man, I'm not about to go back and forth about no nigga.
Like,
What are we talking about?
What are we talking about?
Like for real, like man,
everybody pressed about a nigga ass so what? I take a picture. Whoop-de-doo.
I ain't pressed about that nigga.
I know picture with him, nigga. All you motherfuckers fake. Nigga, fuckers you talking about, nigga. I ain't surprised with none of you fake motherfuckers when y'all do fake shit. When y'all talk about motherfuckers and appear with them. Nigga, I'm gangster. Nigga, all you motherfuckers fake. You want to be real, talking about trying to, man.
You
for real.
Whoa. And pump the brakes real quick. Because now there's some projection going on here. Munchie's trying to hold in his laughter on that line right there because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Young Ant Jefe drop like 11 videos back to back about Munchie B and you know their alleged underlying issues that they had going. And you know, I didn't click on a single one of those. I actually kind of agree with Munchie when he says, you know, he put on a Young Ant Jefe video for about 15 seconds and then had to click up off of it. Now, the reason Munchie does that in that story he was telling is totally different than my reasons. But nonetheless, I understand where you're at mentally when you put on a Young Ant Jefe video. You know what I'm saying? So are you not sitting right next to somebody that you were talking about in a negative light just last week? Come on. And now they did say that they hashed out their issues off camera like men. And I respect that. But the timing of that example and who that example is coming from, it's kind of a right message, wrong messenger type of thing.
You just tried to do a hood vlog with Blood, and now he didn't do the hood vlog with you, and now you want to make it seem like it's a problem. Now you
I'm not tripping off your little boyfriend. You took a picture with your little boyfriend. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not pressed about you taking a picture with a nigga got motion. You want to ride now. You just said on here and said everybody got motion and everybody cool with him, so I'm cool with him. You just said this shit. Do we got to replay it back?
That's a fact.
Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah, yo, I'm going to replay it back again. Sorry.
So at the end of the day, like, and then Flakko pulled up. So, you know, Flakko fucking with Blood, Wack fucking with Blood, Boule Kevin chime in. You know, hey, I'ma just, you feel me?
North Dakota.
It doesn't matter. And he got buku motion. And I said that.
Fake ass motherfuckers. I know you motherfuckers faking social media, nigga. Y'all putting on characters. Nigga, I know what's going on.
What do you mean character?
Fuck is y'all talking about, cuz?
You're sitting next to a character. Y'all just had static last week.
How's it character? He had words. He had words. Nigga, what's static? What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static?
Now y'all
What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static?
Squashed it. That's a man. That's a man.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
These are brothers.
Hey, bro.
What you talking about? What's static? What's static? What's static? What's static?
Don't even bite on
What's static?
Don't
What's static?
Please don't
What's
bite on
static? What's static?
Document.
You just talking. You in defense mode just talking. Hey, don't tell me to shut up. Don't tell me to shut up on God. I didn't tell you to shut up. I said you talking in defense mode.
Now, you see, what's crazy about this interaction, I forgot to mention when he first, started putting his statements on his hood, is, of course, when somebody does that, is serious. But then he also puts it on God. So he put it on the hood and on God. The next time Young Ant Jefe puts something on something, it might be hands to face, allegedly.
I'm not talking
nigga on the
defensive,
set, like,
and I'm
man.
not, and I'm not.
Hey,
and I'm
man.
not.
my lord.
Everything that I'm saying, though.
Hey, you better holler at your guest, bro.
Yeah, all right.
You better holler at your guest, bro.
Like, what?
You better holler at your guest because she trying to
Everybody
put on
breathe.
for a camera.
No,
and she
I'm
get
not.
herself put in a
No, I'm
fucking
not.
blender.
No, I'm not.
She trying to put on for a camera and she will get herself put in a fucking position.
Let's tone it down, guys.
Holler at your guest. You
Hey,
better get your drunk ass out of here.
Let's chill. Let's
Like
chill.
on God,
chill.
better get your drunk ass up out of here because you took a shot of that Hennessy and you trying to put on for these motherfuckers. You better go on for real. On God. On God. Nigga, don't let these social media motherfuckers, man, for real.
I just had a slight epiphany when it comes to who Young Aunt Jefe is in this space on YouTube. Young Aunt Jefe is one of those people that used to, log into Facebook every day, multiple times a day, participate with regular Facebook activities, but then they make sure to say, yo, I hate Facebook. I hate social media. They make sure to type a post and press, post. They post this publicly, just on the regular. They might as well schedule these posts. That's how regular they are. Yet, beyond social medias, beyond Facebook, Instagram, whatever your weapon of choice is, be on it all day and all night long. And active on it all day and all. Not just lurking, but actively posting on it all day and all night. But absolutely hates it, according to them. So just an observation before we get back into the clips.
To the rest of the
Let
room.
that Hennessy, let that liquid courage get you. Stop playing.
Don't let that Henny let them $5 get you whacked.
Hey, to the rest of the room.
Crazy, man.
To the rest of the room.
Yeah. Fuck is this girl talking about static, nigga?
Only
no
one?
motherfucking static, nigga. I've been knowing this nigga for years. Nigga said one thing, nigga, and I said what I said, nigga. We ain't never, nigga, said nothing disrespectful. No motherfucking beef, nigga. None of that, nigga. What you talking about? Y'all coming in rooms, motherfuckers. Y'all speaking on. Speaking, talking about y'all people. Fuckers, y'all talking about, nigga. We ain't said nothing disrespectful towards each other. Talking about some fucking static. Pull it up. Talking about you don't know.
Hey, look, for the record. For the record.
Running your fucking
I can't tell.
Water, niggas.
Look. For the record, bro.
Niggas gonna act extra hard for the camera.
Only one.
Everybody gonna act extra hard for the camera.
You acting extra hard for the camera. You the one trying to turn up with niggas on the camera. That's what you doing every week. You just took a fucking drink and said, let's go. You trying to turn up. Nigga, everybody worried about your ass. Man, shut the fuck up, girl. Like, man, for real.
Hey, when she was mad at me, she said Ant was the only real gangster at the table. And now she said, I love you, bro. I love you, but that was just like, I thought Ant was the only real gangster. And now she's yelling at him.
Nigga.
Interrupting somebody's crash out with, hey, do you want a water? That is actually hilarious. It's basically, hey, bro, you're foaming out the mouth on camera in 4K. Soon to probably be on Netflix, foaming out the mouth. Have this water. I don't care if you denied the water. Have the water, please. Now, Spoty Face's very short doppelganger is about to enter the chat now. And, that's kind of our cue to leave because the coolest podcast is about to get back to being really lame. But, it is what it is. The puppet of Whack 100 himself has re-entered the chat, y'all.
I'm way worse! I'm way worse!
Boy!
Wipe your fucking mouth, Lush. This is disgusting levels of glaze. Disgusting. I'm sick to my stomach. And then to get up and run across the room, let him make his way around the table. You don't need to run up and hug this man. What's wrong with you? Have some dignity. Have some self-respect. Your girlfriend's watching you in the car act like this.
Feeling, dog. You good, man? Heated moment, man. There you go.
I'm about to slap the shit out this nigga right now. See, you fucked up some surprise. Hey, that was a good segue. Because remember I said that's meaning. That's what you're supposed to be.
Oh yeah.
All night, man.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Yeah, they weren't expecting that though.
Oh no, wasn't that?
I was, because I knew.
Hey, Adam.
I thought Flakko was
Can we bring up another school for him?
No, we won't Peachtree.
He had to
peace treaty with Spoty Face instantly. He ain't want no static. Talking about static, he ain't want no static.
It's two men gotta understand. It's two men that gotta understand.
I'm gonna say this though. Listen, I'm gonna say this though.
You know these.
Nah. Listen, I'm gonna say this though. You feel me? A lot of niggas watching is mad as hell. You know why? Because they know. Listen, man. Spoty against the, he's pushing peace. You feel me? Flakko against the, I'm pushing peace. You feel me?
Fuck you too.
Well, right? You feel me?
Fuck you too.
Well, right?
You see, and that right there is why Munchie B is the people's champ. That's why he is everybody's favorite host on this, flagship show for the No Jumper Network. He saw the play. He saw the play as soon as Jaleec was there, but for sure once Flakko comes in right at the peak of the tension, it's like the director just came in and was like, and cut. Perfect scene, everybody. Now let's reset and do it again next week, yeah?
You feel me? Right? Oh. Right? You feel me?
Absolutely.
Right? And these niggas was ready for niggas to crash. You feel me? All right? And listen, bro, we are black men.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
We pushing peace. Yo, I'll be real, bro. While watching this shit, the proudest shit I've ever, listen, the most profound shit I've ever heard in LA history was when he.
All right. And, I've had enough of that. He's going to go on to say, what a great monologue Spoty had. But let's keep it real. The facts are this. Flakko attempted to push Spoty into crashing out, and once that failed, now he's going to act like he's all about peace. Mind you, this is the same Flakko who, says he doesn't want to hear Lil Baby or Meek Mill or any of these types of people rap about positivity, the stock market, or helping their communities. He wants to hear them rap about sliding on the ops, and Lil Durk better not ever do that woke shit. This is that Flakko, because without destruction and murder and stuff, what would he have to talk about? He wants these podcast crash outs. But anyways, speaking of podcast crash outs, Jaleec did end this podcast in tears and then storming off into her car to, I would assume, drunkenly drive home with her children in the car. So, where's Ray J when you need him? Somebody should stop her from getting behind the wheel one of these days, because that is disgusting behavior. But check out the waterworks before we get up out of here.
She's so pressed about somebody talking about baby D.
You're pressed.
I'm not even.
You're pressed because they talking about DP. What are you talking about?
I would never get a DP. I would never get a DP.
Hey, bro, she listen to everything Wax say.
Hey, don't believe everything on the internet. I would never get a DP. What are you standing up for? What are you standing up for, young lady?
Hey, Adam, hey, bro, I think you should kind of dead that shit, bro.
What are you standing up for?
Bro, because what if she get
you say something crazy, bro?
Man, I think you just remove that shit, bro.
I'm not gonna keep playing with niggas that want to keep popping it. You niggas don't pop it with each other. What are you talking about? He just disrespected your president. You ain't said shit.
Adam, put a plug on that shit, bro.
Don't try to make it seem like you own something with me. What are you talking about?
What am I own with?
Nigga, you the same nigga that asked for a hood vlog. Nigga, stop. Stop.
You talking about me? I don't know.
Stop. What are you talking about, bro?
Well, I shot down the hood vlog, and that's the only issue I had.
And you still did an interview. And you still did an interview.
And what's next?
What's that?
You want to viral
moment? What are you talking about? I don't need no viral moment. You ain't wanted a viral moment. You wanted a viral moment. Munchie B wanted a viral moment.
For real?
You know what? I'll take that back from Munchie B.
Right.
Munchie's chilling.
I'll take that back from
Munchie's totally chilling.
I'll take that. Listen, hey, no. I'm gonna take that back from and Munchie B only because they do got their own platform. I'll give them that. I'm not like
not even the platform, bro. I've been trying to dodge you, bro, because I'm not about to do the suspect thing or the shit that happened Wednesday.
Say nothing else to you, bro.
I said what I said. Look, you said you making it seem like we ride this nigga. When I came in here to you, what I said, I joked with you. I said, "Oh, you took a picture with that weird ass nigga, and nigga gave you a hug, and I moved on." I don't give a fuck about this thing. If I got a problem with you, I got a problem with this nigga. I got a problem with this nigga doing an interview with him. Nigga, if I got a problem with you, I got a problem with this nigga doing an interview with him. Now, I don't have a problem with you taking a picture with that nigga. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. I don't watch that nigga. What are you talking about?
What is you doing?
Oh, good.
Because on God, I get really hella mad. I'm not finna get disrespected.
Who's this? Nobody even talking about
niggas.
Bro, watch your mouth. Bro, watch your mouth. Right? Nobody did
Yo, Jaleec.
Bye. I'm not doing this shit, bro.
You got your
Y'all
mommy.
weird as fuck. Nigga, fuck that. Bye.
Don't ask somebody.
Do I get to keep the Hennessy bottle?
Man, no, I don't holler.
Yeah, I think that's you.
I think this is mine.
I said pull the plug on that shit, bro.
No,
I was trying to figure out what the right moment was there, but that got way too.
For the record, I've been avoiding.
Yeah, it was the right moment, all right. Yeah. You screen recording like I am, Adam. But I was trying to figure out the right moment. Hell no, that was going straight to the story, wasn't it?
Being on camera with her, bro. I showed up today and she was playing basketball with her kids, bro. I already know what she made up, bro. She got mental health issues mixed with narcotic issues.
Thanks, Lush. Good job diffusing that. I'm glad you de-escalated.
I mean, you formed a human wall between her and But I mean, honestly, like, just to explain why she was even on here, like. I pulled up. I seen her like.
Was she? Y'all did some earlier?
I don't know why she was here. I think she was hanging out with Josh. I don't know what they got going on.
Yeah, Josh fucking, bro.
Well, at the end of the day, social media is for the birds, and I hate social media. I hate YouTube. No, I'm just kidding. I actually love YouTube. I appreciate each and every one of y'all, especially if you still hear my voice. You done made it to the end of another one of my videos, or if it's your first time here, you might as well hit that subscribe button so you don't miss none of this good content that we got going on. Finally, a longer video. I've been feeling kind of bad just putting out these little shorties on the people, man. We're almost at the 50-minute mark with this one, so hopefully Jaleec is on more for my personal. My personal reasons, I would love to see Jaleec on No Jumper tomorrow. Even I don't really care, but no, for real. She's got to stop moving how she's moving. I feel like she was used as a pawn by Whack 100 and Flakko, and she showed up and did exactly what they wanted her to do. Whether that be good or bad, and the only person that's going to suffer possibly from that is herself. Her pockets are going to suffer because you're not going to be invited back up there for a while. I don't think they're going to pay you just to not go up there and pod. So Lush actually at one point said, she's like, if she could just scale it back a step or two, she would be a really good podcaster. And I second that. I think that Jaleec, controversy sells, one. So, maybe don't scale it back at all. It's just you are kind of playing with your own safety at this point. But that's nothing she's ever been afraid of. I just seen a video in the Reddit of her marching through some random projects to catch a fade with an obese white woman. So, she like went into someone's apartment to catch a fade with them, which that is one of the dumbest things that you can possibly do in life, is to enter somebody else's property to present physical violence to them. And you're talking about a fade. They could have got away with anything at that point. But speaking of like self-defense type topics, I think now this is kind of a reach, but Flakko's back, obviously, right? Now, some people are saying that he's seen Adam saying, "Oh, Flakko's never coming back, is he?" That whole conversation is what sparked him coming back. I actually think that the open carry thing, even though it's not going into effect yet, but California open carrying of weapons is going to be legal. So I feel like that might have something to do with Flakko coming back. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be like Texas, or I don't know what the laws are in North Dakota, but probably similar to somewhere like Texas, where you can walk around with your long gun and things of that nature, as long as you own it legally and can show that you own it legally. So that would make Flakko very comfy. He could slam the 50 cal down on the desk whenever one of his really someone that he pisses off with his content and the way he presents things. When they eventually come up there for a no jumper interview, he can be a part of the interview and, you know, act like a full blown police officer and just slam the donuts, badge, and gun down on the table, and you know, orchestrate an interrogation or some type of backdoor interview tactic, whatever. Point is, Buddy's probably gonna be a little more comfortable with talking crazy to people, you know, on no jumper. But anyways, you know, Jaleece, you gotta just probably scale it back a little bit. I don't think you should be trying to Rambo the room. What I mean by that, if you haven't seen Rambo, go and find wherever that's at and watch the first one at least. But she literally decided to be a one-woman army in podcast form, and it's just like, why? That's a losing battle. The only reason that I can think of why is that this was all orchestrated by Whack 100, and I think Adam 22 was in on it. I already explained why I think that in the beginning of the video. And, you know, it's kind of like Munchie B's version of the King Pill treatment. Remember how King Pill got done, except for that was in real time, right? When he said the podcast was boring, that's why he's not speaking. So Adam decided to spice things up. Now, this spice up comes for different reasons, but still somewhat similar. I feel like Adam may forgive, but he's not really the type to just forget. He had Comparator eat that blunt just to still not give him a job back. Lush has been going through a 2-year-long humiliation ritual ever since, you know, being fired. And, you know, you get fired from somewhere, you usually think, okay, well, the door is closed, I can go and talk crazy about them if I want. I wouldn't do that personally, and most people wouldn't, but you know, you don't really look at someone who got fired, especially the way Lush got fired, and think, oh, you're tripping for talking crazy about your boss. What if you want to go back one day? Like, well, usually you don't get offered to come back to places you were fired from. But, you know, given the circumstances, Lush returned, and now we have great moments from Lush almost every week as well. So, yeah, 2026 is looking like a really good year for the content. I am excited. I'm sad and excited. I'm sad that the Hellcat Bo Jackman fight was canceled as fast as it was formed, because they can't get the commission to sign off on a woman versus male fight, despite them maybe being the same height and weight. So that's unfortunate. They were going to be on the undercard for the Jason Love versus Adam 22 fight. That I'm hoping that I will have a free schedule for that, and that I don't forget, you know, that brand risk event is taking place, because I want to live stream my reaction to that. Yeah. So member up. That might be my first public live stream, though. I'm not gonna lie. And if I can't live stream while that's live, I'm going to wait until it's done and then live stream the reaction to it still. You get what I'm saying? So I don't think I'm going to make like a video breaking down that fight if it actually does take place. But I do want to do something special for that, like a fight party, a watch party or something. So yeah, member up for the Adam 22 versus Jason Love boxing event. You know, watch party. Except I'm not going to do what like the Twitch streamers do and not talk. I'm going to talk pretty much the entire time. I'm darn near going to be a ringside announcer. I'm going to try my best to call the fight. So yeah, that's going to be entertaining. I know their undercard is still looking pretty good. I seen they announced that Aaron the Plumber will be fighting K-Mac the Great. That fight is actually on a fighting level more interesting to me than the Adam 22 Jason Love fight. That should probably be the main event, because that's like, you know, we don't know what Aaron the Plumber's skill level is, but I do know he's been training and taking it seriously. Now, of course, he did get dropped while he was drunk in some random dirt area, but, you know, K-Mac the Great, he fights just to fight. He loves it. He doesn't care if he wins or loses. He just wants to do it. He's like Goku. He just wants to keep fighting so he can keep getting stronger. So I'm really excited to watch that fight as well. And I'm sure by now there's probably some more stuff announced on that card, but I do need to check in and see. And also, since we're talking about sports, check out my sports page. It's called Just Sports. The logo looks almost identical to this one. So just type in Just Sports and, sub up to that if you're interested in sports topics, mini documentaries. I have a mini documentary on Lane Kiffin, who is one of the most strange coaches in all of sports history. That one's doing pretty well. I also, my personal passion project is a project of hate. I will not lie there. I do hate Chris Paul, and I was very happy with how he was released from his duties. So yeah, go and watch those 2 videos. And I'm planning on knocking out, I think there's a playoff game on Friday, but whatever. Before the NFL playoffs starts, I do want to do like an NFL prediction episode, an NFL playoff prediction episode where I'm going to try to pick all of the games correctly, all the way through the Super Bowl and pick the winner of the Super Bowl just based off of the playoff bracket that is out. If I actually get them all right, I'll be impressed. Don't tell what I'm doing as a bet slip. I do not give gambling advice. I don't think I ever will, despite I might make a parlay out of what I do, but I'm dead serious when I say do not follow my bet. Because I'm probably going to get a couple wrong. I don't think I'm going to just guess all the rounds correctly, but I'm going to try my best. I'm going to try to guess. And anyways, thank you for watching. This has been another episode of Just Close 1. Peace.